Let's go. All right, so Taj, the Lakers lose game five, 111 to 108. Miami take this one. They're led by Jimmy Butler's triple double, 35, 12, and 11 for Jimmy Butler. Another great game for him. Duncan Robinson hit 7 3-pointers in this game, and he gave them 26 points. And on LA side, LeBron had 40, 13, and 7, and 80 gave them 28 points. What do you make of this game five win by the Heat?
Boy, y'all causing Vegas plenty money. Y'all Lakers causing Vegas plenty money. Another huge upset in the finals. One of the biggest upsets we've seen in a while. Actually, LeBron James was, I think it was, I can't remember. He's like 13-1 in series closeout games or something like that. This is one he let get away. Well, the Lakers let get away. LeBron put up 40, 10, and 13. 80 had 28 and 12 and 9. And the Lakers ain't win the game. Like, if you had told anyone that before this game, and they'd be like, no way, Lakers probably blow this game. You know, they'd probably be celebrating right now. All the confetti would be on the court. But no, Jimmy Butler will this team. What Jimmy Butler did tonight was a masterpiece. 35, 12, and 11 from a guy that he's not known as a passer. He's not known as a passer at all. He's not necessarily even known as a scorer. He's just a guy that can't score, that plays great defense. And he put on a LeBron James masterpiece in LeBron James' face. Like, tonight was just insane. I mean, the Heat are without their two leading scorers the entire playoffs. Bam Adebayo, he's hurt. He's hurt. No question, he's hurt. Yes, he's on the court, but he is hurt. He's not himself. He's not what he's been during the Eastern Conference playoffs. He's not even close to himself.
He
Dragic
was
gets
in the
out
Eastern
there.
Conference playoffs.
What?
I say he was hurt in the Celtics series too, so that's not an excuse.
No. He was not hurt to this extent. No, not even close. Bam was putting up 25 points against Celtics. He dropped 35 in one game. Not even close.
In the middle, so
Okay. He got what? He jammed his wrist one game. He was not hurt. He was still playing. He wasn't obviously hit. He's actually limping on the court. He is sluggish on the court. Everything about him is lethargic right now. You can see that he is hurt. Dragic is even playing. He's the leading scorer that the entire playoffs. And you guys lose 2 games to the Heat team with Jimmy Butler and really Tyler Hero as the second best option. A guy who was a rookie, a guy who was coming off the bench in the previous series. He is really the Heat second option right now. And he isn't even playing great ball, but Jimmy Butler is just finding a way to win this team. I don't know. All I know is y'all best don't let this go 7. The way Jimmy Butler played tonight, the way he played in game 3? Y'all better not let this go 7. Because if this goes 7, and you have another performance like this, yes, Duncan Robinson had 7 threes, but that's what he do. He shot 13 threes. He's only on the court to shoot threes. He shot 13 threes. He hit 7 of them, little over 50%. He is very much capable of that. If he gets 17 threes a game, he will most likely hit 6 in any game. And today he hit 7. He will most likely hit 6 in any game. And so it's not even an aberration. This is what the Heat is capable of. But damn, my man, LeBron James, you could tell he really won this game. He really won this game. He wanted to put the stamp on it, the Kobe death, the Lakers finals. He carried Lakers to the finals after Kobe died. He got the big triple-double, blah, 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 40-point triple-double close-up game. A finals MVP, but Jimmy Butler wasn't letting it happen tonight. And now we got to play another game on Sunday, and y'all better come out at full strength because I know these Heat boys, they coming out rolling.
Yeah, just a couple of things. Jimmy Butler. I didn't know Jimmy Butler was capable of this. I know he was capable of like getting you high numbers and scoring like 40-point games, but with the rebounds and assists, like Jimmy Butler he isn't known to be a facilitator. Like this dude's been setting up everybody. And Duncan Robinson, he was the wild card in this game. He had 7 3-pointers. That was huge. And he was hitting some tough ones too, like guys all up in him, highly contested shots, and he was just sinking them. I'm like, there's nothing you could do with that. But what worries me about the Lakers now is AD was limping that entire fourth quarter. And just going forward, if he is, out for game 6, that's a huge blow. And it's just like, what's the status on that ankle going into the next game? Is he going to be okay? Because if the Lakers lose AD, this gonna get interesting real quick. and without AD is anyone's game. With AD, the Lakers are still the favorites, and I hope I picked them to close it out tonight.
Y'all do not win without AD. Y'all do not win without AD. I don't even want. Y'all do not win another single game if AD doesn't play. Not one.
I mean, I wouldn't write off LeBron like that and these other guys. I think these other guys could step up on LeBron. Just if you keep it close, you could you could we could off. You have 2 games. You have 2 games to win it. If AD's down, I think they could. I give them a shot. But just Jimmy Butler. It was he to do it. It's just that last play. I blame LeBron. Like you shouldn't he shouldn't have switched off to Jimmy Butler on that play. He gave him a straight lean, straight to the basket, and he let him drive straight into AD. And if you're the Heat, that's if you're Jimmy Butler, that's what you want to do. You want to draw a foul, you want to go to the free throw line, and that dude don't miss free throws. I don't understand it. He don't shoot 3-pointers and he don't miss free throws. That don't make no sense. The dude don't he can't. He isn't a good shooter, but he's a good free throw shooter. He don't miss them, and he played great down the stretch. LeBron played good down the stretch too. Danny Green missed a wide open three. I mean, it would have put them.
No, I want to get to that. Danny missed a wide open three. Why did LeBron pass the ball?
What you mean why did LeBron pass the ball? It was like
why did he pass the
ball? That was the play.
You were down 1 point, couple seconds left in the game. You win the game, you win the NBA Finals. You were supposed to be the best player in the world. Why did he pass the ball?
Gosh, that was the play. What you mean why he passed the ball? To do it wide
so
open.
That was the play. I'm just trying to get to a point. This is what everyone talks about when they talk about LeBron James not being that killer. Kevin Durant was not passing that ball. Kobe Bryant was not passing that ball. Michael Jordan was not passing that ball. Kyrie Irving was not passing that ball. Even Kawhi Leonard was not passing that ball. They would find a way to score that bucket. Jimmy Butler was not passing that ball. See, this is what everyone talks about with LeBron. Why did he pass? See, now y'all want to blame Danny Green. LeBron James, you're the best player in the world. You need 1 bucket to win the NBA Finals. You are down 1 point. Why are you passing the ball?
First of all,
this is just the front running mentality of LeBron.
When I saw LeBron drive, I was saying, okay, he'll probably get to the line, but then it was the whole Heat team was on him. Like I was like, there's no way he could get a good shot off with all these guys on him, and it was like a desperation pass. I mean, it was a desperation pass.
Desperation, yes, it was a desperation pass because LeBron, he was in panic mode. LeBron knew all in his mind he was not going to score. He knew in his mind he was not going to, because when LeBron goes to score, he turns his back. When he goes to the paint, he turns his back and he tried to back you down. He did not go in to score. He went in with the mentality to drive and kick it out. That's what he went in with, that mentality. And I have a problem with that. A lot of people have a problem with that. You need to go get that bucket. I don't care what the situation is. You need to get that bucket, LeBron.
No, I mean, I don't think they only needed 1 point to tie it. So, I mean, I don't think he was afraid to go to the free throw line or shoot it or whatever.
So why did he not get the bucket? Why? Tell me why. Jimmy scored the Heat last 6-8 points.
Okay, Taj, what you want?
Everybody knows Jimmy Butler was going to score.
You want him to shoot an air ball. That's what you want? 4 dudes on him, everyone else on the court open.
No, you are the best player. No, you are the best player in the world. You need to back them down, and you need to go and get a bucket. You got 4 guys on you. That means at least one of them will follow you. You've been going to the free throw line all night. How many free throws did LeBron shoot tonight? LeBron shot what, 6 free throws. He shot 6 free throws tonight. He was 15 for 21. He was hot from everywhere on the court. He shot 6 threes tonight, the most he's ever shot in the playoff game. 6 threes tonight. We've never seen a LeBron ever in the playoffs. And you telling me, game on the line, you are passing the ball. You 15 for 21, 75% from the field the entire night. And you're passing the ball, game on the line. You're the best player in the world.
I rather him pass up the ball, and rather than shooting a horrible, that would have been a horrible shot, and letting someone open take a shot.
You rather a 3 by Danny Green, who's been terrible from 3 this entire playoffs. You rather a 3 by Danny Green. Yes. You rather a 3 by Danny Green, who's been terrible the entire playoff shooting. Really, the whole season he's been terrible shooting. Instead of LeBron taking the shot, who shot 75% from the field today. The hottest his hand has been the entire playoffs. This is the hottest LeBron has been the entire playoffs.
The only possible The score was that the refs bail him out. Like,
You're making excuses for
how am I
LeBron. You're
making
making
excuses?
excuses.
Just tell
He
me.
didn't start the possession. No, he did not. He did not start the possession with 4 man on him. He went to drive, and you could always tell when LeBron is going to pass. He goes to drive, but you always see he drives to the right side. He drives to the right side of him. He always kicks it when he does that. He went in with the intention to pass the ball, and that is the problem. A lot of people
hold on. So you wanted him to just go 1-on-1 and shoot a jump shot. That's what you wanted.
Jimmy Butler been doing it the entire night. LeBron James, he was doing it. He was doing it the entire night until it was time to win the game. The entire night, LeBron was getting a bucket for the Lakers.
LeBron was getting at the rim in the fourth quarter. I think we both.
The entire game, he was getting at the rim. He was getting to the rim the entire game. Now the game is on the line. He really needs this bucket. He cannot get the field.
Why would he stop and settle for a jump shot? That don't make no sense. Yeah,
Who tells you he's going to settle for a jump shot? So you're telling me you think this guy is the best player in the world, and you telling me he can't get you a bucket to win the game with a couple of seconds left, down one? You were telling me you think this guy is the greatest player of all time, and he cannot get you one bucket to win the NBA Finals down 1 point against a Heat team, a huge Heat underdog team. Wow. Okay. I'll leave it at that. Thank you. I'll leave it at that. I don't want to hear it. I'll leave it at that.
Trying to do? You trying to make it seem like, okay, yeah, he should have. I actually, we should have shoot a jump. You say, well, Jimmy Butler me shoot a jump. I say he been driving all that time. Well, if he only tried to kick the ball, okay, nah, come on. You just being ridiculous at this point, and you just trying to make up some lame excuse.
No, because I understand. Did Jimmy Butler not score the last 8 points? Did LeBron James not score? Did he not score or assist? Did he not score the his last 8 points in his career? And this is what everyone talks about when we talk about that killer mentality, LeBron. You need to go for the kill. This is a 40-point game. You already have the hard hand. Come on, LeBron. This just one. Why are you passing it the worst shooter on the court in Danny Green? You're passing the ball.
Hold on.
No. I'm not saying, yes, we all know it's the right play. Hey.
First of all,
What'd you say? Babe?
I say, first of all, before that play, they actually subbed in Danny Green. So let's just get that straight. So that's how you know they was potentially drawing up a play for Danny Green. So don't come with he's the worst player on the court. And listen, LeBron, he drove the ball and he did what he's supposed to do. I'm not upset. Like, come on, I can live with that. If anything, I'm upset they didn't stop Jimmy Butler on the next end. Like I'm mad at LeBron for switching off of that screen. I'm not upset with him with the last play. Just switching off of that screen, I think they could have gotten a stop. They was already up one. All they needed was one stop. It shouldn't have come down to him making a last second shot.
If you're telling me that with the NBA Finals on the line, you need one bucket to win the NBA Finals, you're up 3-1 on the team that is a huge underdog to you, and the final play, you draw up a play for Danny Green, and you have Anthony Davis, MVP, on the court. You have LeBron James, the MVP on the court. The guy who you guys say should be unanimous MVP. Who you guys say is the greatest player of all time. You have two of those guys on the court, and Frank Vogel draws up a play for Danny Green to win the NBA Finals, and LeBron James is okay with that. Then I don't want to hear anything about LeBron James as a GOAT. If that's what you're telling me, I don't want to hear anything about LeBron James as a GOAT. That makes entirely no sense.
What does that have to do with being the GOAT? Tell me what that have to do with being it, because that makes no sense. That makes zero sense at all.
You have two MVPs on the court, and LeBron James and Frank Vogel decides to take the ball out of their hands to give to somebody else to win the game, and LeBron James is okay with that. Come on now. Come on. You know better than that. You know better than that. Come on, you guys should not be that naive.
Tarj, how much times they draw players for other people and LeBron to win games? And
you need one bucket to win the NBA Finals. I don't care. LeBron has the hard hand. He is 15 for 20. He has the hard hand. You need one bucket to win NBA Finals. I'm not hearing any of that thing. Danny Green has been the worst shooter on your team the entire playoffs. And you're telling me LeBron James co-signed with him getting the ball to win the NBA Finals for you guys? No. I'm not hearing that.
Sense. Come on, like you just picking and choosing right now. We seeing this many times. Danny Green make that shot. The game, you don't say nothing. Yeah, everyone's saying, "Oh, LeBron James had a good game. He's a fucking Finals MVP now," and nobody mentioned that, but that last play nothing. And we on, but that
No,
last now is a big deal. Like, come on, like we seen this.
if Donnie makes that shot, I think a lot of people still mention it because this
Yes,
is
a
what
lot of people
separates. Yes,
obviously still
yes,
mention.
yes, no. Yes, LeBron. Yes, he's a great player. Yes, he's second, third all time on most people's list. But this is why people do not put him number one because in winning time, that's what LeBron James does. He passes the ball, and it's the slightest things that separates the greats. We have to pick and choose when we talk about the greats. We have to nitpick when we talk about the greats. And
Okay,
this is one of
so
those instances where LeBron James he doesn't get the edge over other greats like Michael Jordan, like Kobe Bryant. This is where he does not get the edge.
yeah, I don't agree with you because LeBron if he takes a jump shot and misses all LeBron, why you settle for a jump shot? You're scared to go to the free throw line. If he missed a shot, oh well, Jordan
Who
would have
is
hit
going
that
to
shot.
complain?
Oh, I know,
There's
yeah,
nobody in the
Jordan
world.
would have hit that shot. Yeah, LeBron in the
No,
go. Come on, like there's no winning.
there's nobody in the world that would have complained if LeBron had taken the last shot. Not one person in the world. If he had missed the shot, you would have heard noise as okay, yes, but nobody would have been mad that he had taken
Still
it.
would have had
Not
no.
one person.
Anyway,